There you go. Alrighty, and let's see here. There you go. There it is right there. So here we go. Hello and welcome back to Citizen Pew Garage, and in today's video, or this video, or whatever you want to call it, I'm going to be talking about OBD2 testers. And I picked one up here. Now, if you're a mechanic or something like that, this might not be the one for you, especially if you're somebody who works on automotives, vehicles and stuff like that for a profession. But for just a home garage, do-it-yourselfer, yeah, I picked up a very inexpensive OBD2 tester because, and like I said, unless you're doing it professionally, I don't think you need anything more than something like this. There's various models out there, but I picked this thing up less than $25. It plugs in, it gives you a readout. Yeah, you have to do a couple little things to make sure it knows what model and make you have and all that, but in the end it tells you what the code is on your check engine light and stuff like that, you know. And then from there, if you're not sure what it's talking about, use Google, right? Now, like I said, somebody who does this professionally, they're going to have something a lot more high-tech, I guess I should say, that'll do some diagnostics and stuff for them. But you're talking dropping a few $100s versus less than 25 bucks. So anyhow, I'll show you what I mean. My little project truck here, this Nissan hardbody, it had the check engine light on when I got it, and I knew that the O2 sensors were probably some of that, and I already replaced the O2 sensors. Now the thing is once you change out a component that you know is causing that light, sometimes you have to go in and reset it. So I pulled this guy out, went in there, reset it. It went away, everything was great, and then less than a day later, the light came back on. Plugged this guy in, and I also had some other issues with the evap system, which are coming kind of hit and miss. They come and go, so I'm guessing I have a leak somewhere, but you know, I already did the thing where I put a new gas cap on it, make sure it isn't drawing in or losing the vacuum there. So I got a little bit more to do, but that'll be another video down the line. But the good thing is the check engine light's on right now for it, and I can show you how this thing works. So I'll tell you what, let me get myself all set up and we'll go through that. All right, here we are inside the car. Yeah, pretty much not a lot you got to do, except on a day like today where it's high 80s, but with a heat index adding another 15 degrees. The humidity out here today in Tennessee is just unbearable almost. But luckily I'm in a shaded garage. I got my AC unit down there, so I have to go stand in front of that from time to time to make myself feel good. Anyhow, so yeah, if you have never used an OBD2 tester as such, it's going to have a plug. They're all the same, they're all standardized, and you're going to have a connection for this plug, and it's more than likely going to be underneath your dash here. And you should be able to just feel around and find it. You'll feel basically something that feels kind of like this, a little not quite square, right? Yep. So tapered on both sides, but you'll feel the other end of it, and you might have to look underneath. You might have to get down and do that, but hopefully not. I'll tell you what, let me pull the camera off here. I'll go ahead and show you this one if I can get it off the tripod here. There we go. Alrighty, and let's see here. There you go. There it is right there. So, yep. Like I said, you can usually by feel, but if it's a car that you're not too familiar with, you know, it might be harder to find. You might have to actually get down and look underneath it. But that said, other than that, it's just plugging it in. As such, got mine plugged in. The unit will turn on. On this model here, it's powered off of being connected, so you don't really even have an on and off button, which is nice, but can be a bad thing if your battery's dead. So, but if your battery's dead, you're gonna have a hard time troubleshooting. So, all right. So once it's on, it tells you turn on the ignition. So here we go. Make sure I'm in neutral. All right. Turn off the radio there. All right. So now, see if I can get you on here. There we go. I might have to zoom in on that, but it says press any key to continue. So I'll just press the key It tells you it's waiting for the vehicle to respond right now. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. All right, it responded. And let's see here. It says it found 2 codes. So I can go down and gives me the option to read codes right there. Hopefully I can zoom in on that and show you. So we're gonna hit enter for read codes. And it's gonna go and read them, and then it's gonna say stored codes or pending codes. And we're gonna look at stored codes. So we just hit enter again. And then this is where a higher end model might not make you do this. You could probably store what vehicles you have and then select from it. But on this one, I have to scroll down and select what make and model this is. So I'm just going to scroll down to Nissan here. And there we go. There's Nissan. And hit enter. And it tells me my EGA 8 flow is one of them, and then if I hit the down button, it tells me my evap purge flow is the other one. So there you go. Now I can exit out of that and exit again. I can go to erase codes, and that'll take that that check engine light out until the conditions reoccur. So let me pull the camera off and show you this here. Alright, so I'll turn the air down here. There's my check engine light, is right there. And here's our code tester. And I'm just going to hit the enter button here on it to erase the codes. It asks me to confirm, yes, boom. Alright, there you go. Erase codes is done, and I'm back. All right, that's really how easy it was. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, let me get out of the truck here and I'll do some final thoughts on this for things to consider. All right, I had to go get me a drink of water and stand in front of my air conditioner. Whew, it's humid. Anyhow, there you go. That's this little guy right here, less than $25 on Amazon. Yeah, and here is the box for it, if you can see it. I'll try to put the a link to it in the description if I can. It didn't let me do that on one of my videos, so I'm not sure what's going on, but maybe this channel doesn't have enough subscribers yet and they don't turn it on, that feature on. But I'll try to put a link down in the description. If nothing else, I'll at least put the name and the part number in the description. So, but yeah, as long as you buy something that is OBD2, EOBD plus CAN, I mean, most of these things have a range, the full range of vehicle requirements from back when they started implementing this. So, and like I said, for less than $25, it's a good tool to have too. Just throw it in your toolbox, or even in your car. If you have a project car and you just have one, or an older car that you bought, you can just buy something like this, throw it in your car, you have it whenever you need it, stuff like that. So now, you know, like I said, there is some advantages to buying some of the more high-end, more advanced ones. But for me, now, I mean, like I said, I have a hobby car. I might, after I work on this truck a little bit, maybe I'll sell it, maybe I'll buy another one. But I'm not doing any mechanical, any vehicle servicing as a career, or as a means for, you know, generating revenue. So something like this is fine, because I can plug it in, check it, and I can write down what they are. And then go pull up Google and boom, search it, and I can look at what other people have done, what they've done to solve it. And if it's about a system that I don't know a whole lot about, I can then get familiar with it. So anyhow, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. If you have an OBD2 tester that you like, oh, my camera about to shut off. If you have a tester that you like, let me know which one you like, and what features maybe you like on them that some of these lower end models don't have. But like I said, personally, this one does almost everything I need. Actually, it does everything I do need so far. I haven't found something that hasn't yet. So anyhow, that's the end of my video. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget, you can check out other videos on my project truck, stuff I'm doing at the house, and all that stuff. This is basically anything do-it-yourself or now that I have this nice garage that I'm also still trying to finish, which I'll do videos on down the line too. And you can check out my other channel. It's Citizen Pew also, but it's a different genre, so you know, you can check it out though. But other than that, that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching the video, and y'all have a good day.